Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is May 22nd, 2025, and we're diving into Ralph Lauren's latest earnings report. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Ralph Lauren has just released their fourth quarter and full-year fiscal 2025 results, and there's a lot to unpack, especially with their performance exceeding expectations.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Ralph Lauren reported a net revenue of $1.7 billion for the fourth quarter, which is an 8% increase compared to last year. For the full year, revenue reached $7.1 billion, up 7%. John, how did they manage to achieve this growth?
Ralph Lauren's growth was driven by strong direct-to-consumer sales and a significant increase in comparable store sales, which rose by 13% in the fourth quarter. The company also benefited from a high single-digit growth in average unit retail prices, showcasing their strong pricing power. Additionally, their adjusted EPS of $2.27 beat the forecast of $1.99, which was based on a survey of 6 analysts.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Ralph Lauren has shown impressive improvements in profitability. Their gross margin expanded to 68.6%, and the operating margin increased to 10.3%. What factors contributed to these enhancements?
The margin expansion was primarily due to favorable geographic and channel mix, as well as product mix improvements. They also benefited from lower cotton costs, which helped offset some of the pressures from non-cotton product costs. Looking ahead, Ralph Lauren is cautiously optimistic, projecting low single-digit revenue growth for fiscal 2026, with a modest expansion in operating margin.
Strategic initiatives and market positioning. Ralph Lauren has been actively working on strategic initiatives. Can you tell us more about their efforts in customer acquisition and shareholder returns?
Absolutely. Ralph Lauren successfully recruited 5.9 million new customers through their direct-to-consumer channels this fiscal year. They also announced a 10% increase in their quarterly dividend and expanded their share repurchase program by $1.5 billion, reflecting their commitment to returning value to shareholders.
Regional performance and risks. Let's discuss the regional performance. How did Ralph Lauren fare across different markets?
Europe led the way with a 12% increase in revenue, followed by Asia at 9% and North America at 6%. Each region showed strong growth in both retail and digital commerce. However, they remain cautious about the global operating environment, particularly with ongoing geopolitical and macroeconomic uncertainties.
Key takeaways. In summary, Ralph Lauren has delivered a strong performance in fiscal 2025 with significant revenue growth and profitability improvements. Their strategic initiatives and shareholder returns are noteworthy. John, any final thoughts on their investment prospects?
Ralph Lauren's strong brand positioning and strategic focus on direct-to-consumer channels make them a compelling investment. However, investors should keep an eye on potential risks from global economic conditions. Overall, they are well-positioned for sustainable growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Ralph Lauren's performance in the comments below.